Nothing is as crazy these days as the calls to defund the cops. Now, you may be thinking, Buck, come on. They can't really mean defund the cops. They can't really mean that. That's insane. I mean, anybody knows. Defund the cops? And the movie The Purge was not supposed to be a prediction. It was not supposed to be a documentary of the future. And any of you who have seen it, it's pretty good for what it is. It's low budge, but it does pretty well. And they've made a whole bunch of spin-offs of it. But it's about a society where they allow all crime to be condensed into one 24-hour period. Anything goes, including murder, and everyone has to just stay locked in their homes and try to stay alive through the night. And this is how they control crime. So it's all that violence is focused. Now, it's a obviously dystopian concept, but makes for pretty compelling viewing. And what we see here are people telling you that you don't need cops. Here's what I was getting to this before, but then I got into my comparison of Justin Trudeau and Mayor Jacob Frey, because Trudeau is like a Mountie from the 1950s on the horseback and Quebecois speaking. He doesn't sound like that at all. I need to stop. I don't know. I just want to do my French Pierre accent for some reason today. But Mayor Jacob Frey was, he's at the heart of all this stuff because he's trying so hard to try and be on the good side of the protesters. He's one of the guys who wants, he's an ally. That's the term he used. He's an ally. Well, here's what happened when he was at a protest and he said, look, guys, come on, defund the police. We all know that's crazy, right? Nope. They do not think so. Here's what they did when he said that he didn't think that was a good idea. Play clip 3. Shame. That's actually a reference to the Game of Thrones scene that I was mentioning before, which the left loves using that one. Go home, Jacob Frey. This guy is literally on bended knee, crying his eyes out as if George Floyd was his best friend in the whole world. And that's not, you can see there's video of it. Look, it's nice for public officials sometimes to show solidarity at a funeral, but come on, right? He's never met the guy, doesn't know the guy, he's going to cry his eyes out? Why? Well, we all know the question why, we don't have to get in it. We all understand why, because he's pandering and he's a total fraud. But that's what you see all across the media, the Democrat Party. And remember, these are Democrats. I'll say the left. When I say the left, Democrats. That's who's behind this. That's who's doing this. They really hate when you bring that up, too. That all the protests, they're all Democrats. All the people looting and rioting, if they vote, Democrats. All the people engaged in violence against cops, Democrats. People that want to defund police, Democrats. You won't hear this other places. It'll just be referred to in this obscure, the protest, or the movement, or Black Lives Matter. They're all Democrats. Okay? Let's understand that. And there was a mass movement of conservatives a decade ago called the Tea Party, and there was no destruction, no looting, no violence, no nothing, no rioting, none of this, no insane demands. So these political parties, when it comes to their ethics and morality, are not the same, okay? The left is the mob. And this is actually why I think if you haven't read it, she does not, you guys all know that I'm a fan of her work, and she's become a friend over the years. Ann Coulter's book, Demonic, on how the left is the mob, if you've never read it before, and look, I don't get kickbacks for trying to get you to read it right now. Read it right now. And if you've never read Bonfire of the Vanities by Tom Wolfe, excellent novel that will take you through some of the dynamics you see playing out right now as well. It's his best novel of all time. But the left is the mob. And it is the party of the mob. It is the party of, rabble-rousing on the streets. And that's why it doesn't matter when you present them with facts and you have other stories and other things that you want to be a part of the discussion. No. They're angry. People are angry. I've actually had in debates about these issues in the past, someone will just say that to me as if that's profound. People are angry about a lot of things. It doesn't mean anything. Hey, Team Buck, thank you so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you like this video, please click that little thumbs up button so then it will log as liked. And also, if you want to see more great content from The First, please click subscribe.